Hello, Jessica here again, Mindful Motion Physical Therapy, and I just thought I'd take this opportunity to talk to you today about adding more movement into your day, and one way we could do that is through this idea of a more dynamic workstation. So we've been talking to our clients a lot recently about not necessarily the need to exercise more, but the need to incorporate more movement throughout the day. And one of the ways we can do that is at the workstation. So I'm going to take you through that here in a minute. A couple months ago, I'd written a blog on our website, mindfulmotionphysicaltherapy.com, and it was about immobility and how our general lack of variety and movement is hazardous to our health. And so one thing that I do want to say is that sitting in and of itself is not a bad thing. It's just the fact that we sit a lot, and even across different sitting surfaces, we're still relatively in the same position. So for example, if you can see me right now, this would be relatively the position as I'm driving in my car and I'm commuting to work. This is the position that I may sit in all day at work. This is the position I'm in on my drive home. Then I sit at my workstation at home, at my computer, or on my couch. We sit this way to socialize, for dinner. So a lot of time is spent in this position, and we're certainly as physical therapists seeing the negative effects of that. And so again, sitting in and of itself is not a bad thing. And if you are going to sit, and if you need to sit, that's fine. Make sure you're doing it in an appropriate posture. And I have another video about that as well. So one of the things that I'll talk you guys through is this idea of dynamic workstation. So this is our office. The three of us physical therapists share this space. And this was just really quickly actually put together by Nate. And what it allows us to do is put the laptop here, do a little bit of work in a standing position. It does allow us to change up position in sitting, so sitting on a ball, sitting on a chair. I will just add a yoga block to raise the laptop just a little bit. It does allow me to actually, so this is just a yoga bolster, to come down into a more kneeling position here. I can flip this around and sit cross-legged. I can sit with a wide sort of V-sit. So there's a lot of variety in how I'm using my muscles, stretching my muscles, and loading my joints. And so really taking an opportunity, maybe even every 15-20 minutes, to change positions. This is one I'll do often. Switch and do the other side. So know that it does take a certain comfort in range of motion of your ankles and your knees and your hips to do some of this. And so always listen to your body and make sure you're making the right decision based on that. If you have any questions about how to make your workspace a little more dynamic, feel free to let us know. Thank you.